Hey folks, I was at the metal recycler the other day picking up some angle iron for a project, and someone had thrown away a partial roll of gasless flux core welding wire. It's 30 thousandths of an inch, and it's the stuff that my wire feed welder takes, and in fact I use flux core wire, so that's exactly what I needed. So part of the problem though is it's on a big spool, an industrial size spool. I suppose that might be it. Well, it's a 10-pound spool, and that's too big to go into my small wire feed welder. It takes the 1 and 2 pound spools like this. So here's my empty spool, and I just took a piece of threaded rod, put a nut and a washer on it there, and a nut and a washer on it there, and then stuck the end of that threaded rod in my drill. And now I can do this. So my plan is to take the wire off of this wheel and put it onto there. Now I'm going to have to be very careful because I do not want this to tangle while I'm spooling my new roll. And so I wanted to have this so it could freely spin. And so what I did is I have a 1/2 inch deep socket. It's like a 1 1/4 inch socket, 32 mil socket, something like that. And I just have it gripped in the corner of my vise, so the spool can spin on the socket. I'll actually put a little bit of oil on there so that spins freely. And I should, with any luck, be able to just hold these separately. They're separated by a foot or so. And I'm actually going to use a rag on the wire. I'm going to hold the wire with the rag to just keep tension on it so that the roll of my new 2-pound spool is very tight. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I'm going to have a helper as well because it might be a 2-person job. Okay, so we've already got the method started and it's working quite well. We've got the roll partially complete, and it's really a 2-person job because you want to keep a lot of friction on this wheel so that the reel here is very tight. My drill let go. Sorry. And my rag has twisted up on the threaded rod a couple times. You want to watch out for that. Good. So now we have our new reel on there. It was pretty tight all except for the last little bit, so I'm pleased with that. And now I've made good use of that flux cord wire that was destined for the trash.